walk. I walk into the doctor's office and I wait.
Very beautiful choreographed dance that is set to match narration. And the narration tells the story of a male individual who learns that he is HIV positive. Initially, the dance and the story begin to describe his loneliness, his confusion, and his grief as he proceeds through his own narrative. But we eventually learn that he reaches a turning point and feels accepted by a certain community. There is a quick conversation of him approaching a church and gaining a sense of maybe enlightenment or peace after visiting the church. But eventually, after this male individual finds acceptance and finds love within a community which supports him, he therefore has the freedom to feel that love and is able to evolve out of those emotions of grief and loneliness. And this short film is just a reminder to end the stigma, such as the title says, promote welcoming communities instead of isolation and gossip. The set decoration I thought was really wonderful. It was just white and blank, and it kind of matched the costumes that were very muted and neutral. Really allowed the dance performers to tell the story with their body as well as the narration to tell a more detailed story of what the dancers were portraying.
I really liked how they did the opening titles in the beginning. Very, very clever. That was fun. The way that they set this up, how they started on a black stage and he was all dressed in black, and then they flipped it to a white stage and he was all in white. I think that was phenomenal. There was something else that the filmmakers cleverly and creatively did, which was the music, the shots, and the progression of shots complemented each other. It was like when the music became staccato, they edited it like 3 shots in rapid succession to match the music. That's what I'm talking about. It was just really powerful, really impactful. The overhead shots were great. That was something that was so cool to be able to look down and see all of the dancers in that kind of form.
So I think that videos like this and movies like this are so important. They share perspective, they bond you with somebody who obviously went through this, and it was an incredibly hard. It's not just hard because you have to accept something medically about your life and what you maybe thought about your life or how your life needs to change because of that, but also hard in society, hard with friends, hard with religion, hard with, you know, general acceptance, and getting that viewpoint across, making it about the humanity, making it about the person, making it about what they're going through, I think is a fantastic way to get that message across. It's a fantastic way to highlight what we should be talking about and not the kind of sensationalized, easy crap from, everything else that you hear.
There's the voiceover narration inside telling the story about how should we not stigmatize the HIV in people. And I feel like this one is such a new way to address this topic in the contemporary society. And the choreography is well done, it's well produced, and with the music that get along well with the movements. I feel like this one is a good short to watch because like it might not heavily narrated or focus on the narrative like any other shorts, but it's such a good piece of art to see and just feel and appreciate and try to understand why have a good understanding of HIV is important for everybody nowadays.
Really creative dance approach to the issue of HIV stigma, and I think it's really creative as an approach. Between the music and the dancing and the choreography and the narration, it all works together really beautifully, and I think it does an amazing job of capturing the emotional struggle of people living with HIV and the stigma that they face in society and how to overcome it. I think it's a really great exploration of those themes.
I really like the choreography. The fact that we have all these dancers on the white background, it really brings you the message as it is indeed, the stigma, that people still fear people with HIV nowadays, although it's a completely controllable, under control disease. And everyone, human society should start being inclusive also with those affected by this terrible disease that is evolving day after day. And hopefully one day we're gonna manage to find a cure for that. Overall, the show was very well done and a different approach that I really like.